Happy 2026. It's a new year. I'm excited. Lots of big things happening. Hope everybody had a safe and fun holiday and ready to start the new year and new projects and new toys, and I'm excited. So Lee's truck's here still, obviously. We've been a little in and out of the shop for the past week because of the holidays. So we got his brake setup is all done and in. All we got to do is add fluid and do pump on it and bleed everything. So it's got new pads in the rear, has new calipers and pads in the front, and that will be all done. We're waiting for the third member. Hopefully we'll have that by this week sometime, and then just finish up his fuel plumbing, and it will be done, and he can go back to having fun. I believe he's going to probably take it to the Parker 400 race. I know he's going for the Legacy Parker for sure, but I imagine he's probably going to go pre-running for the Parker 400. Have some fun in there. Otherwise, his truck is done. We're still working on the CAD file on Vince's Silverado to get the shock mount stuff done on it. We're a little slow on this one. We weren't really planning on working on it. Obviously, he changed his mind, decided he was going to keep it, so we're trying to play catch up on it with everything, and we'll get that thing squared away and done. We got Gary's cross-member stuff here. I just got everything broke up today, so just a bunch of little broke tabs and stuff like that. It's all 1/8" chromoly, so we can get that all done, and we'll finish that up probably tomorrow, get that all squared away. Gary's Ranger's over here still. As you can see, there's some tubes missing, and the main reason why we cut these tubes out already was because how they built this engine brace and stuff that came over, like it just caught these tubes with a bunch of tabs welded on it, and it had a cross member that came across it, and the shock's tied into the cross member. Well, it was solely riding on this tube, so it had a lot of like spring on it and a twist, so these tubes were a little wavy. Could have been a combination of welding an excessive amount of tabs on it along with the shocks being in it with no support from the inside. So we're gonna build a whole new tube structure, and his biggest thing was he wanted to get rid of the stock core support and put in a fabricated one with a bigger radiator. I have a bigger radiator here. You could just, it's drastically bigger than what was in it. So these tubes will disappear after a little bit. We're just left them here and cut the copes back out of them. That way we just had a good like knowing of where these tubes landed, because we already built the cross member to where it needs to be exactly. So once we get these tubes laid in here, we'll do a miter joint, come down and pick up on the stock frame and stuff. And then these will get cut out and we'll add our tubes in there for supports and everything else like that. Hopefully we will have the fiberglass this week from McQueen. He's gonna do, we went with a one-piece front clip on it, like a Latimer's F-150. Once we get that done, we just do a couple little things. There's tube structure, mount his headlights, radiator, condenser, couple little things. Tuck everything back up. It can go back to Gary's house. He can finish up the wiring on it, and I believe he's going to be taking it out to King of the Hammers for some pre-running and fun and hanging out and watching the race, which who doesn't love King of the Hammers? That is a great time all the time. And we'll be getting done on that. Big update is, I know we mentioned it when I had the F100 cab in here that we were working on a customer. Well, we finally made a deal with the customer. His name is Alan, really great guy. And he gave us the green light. So to this date, this is gonna be the biggest project that we're gonna have, and I'm really, really excited. And I'm talking, this is gonna be a big, 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 big build. F100, center mount setup, it's gonna be huge. Some changes on some stuff. As you guys know, we did build a Y-frame and a center mount setup stuff. It's a great setup and everything. I decided to scrap that frame and stuff. Nothing wrong with it. It's just for what we're gonna wanna do, I wanted to change some wheelbases more and things like that. So we ended up contacting Jason Hurd from DIY, and he has a full setup that's basically almost identical to what we're gonna want anyway. So I contacted Jason. We're gonna get all the CAD files and everything like that to make it. It's still a center mount setup, 4-link, trophy truck style, 40s. The biggest thing that I like on it, we're ditching the steering rack. There's nothing wrong with the steering rack. I'm just not a big fan of it for luxury pre-runners because you can tend to get a lot of feedback in it. I'm more of a steering box and swing set steer kind of guy. makes a lot more sense, and it's just a lot more user friendly. And I think longevity wise, it's a lot less maintenance too down the road, because steering racks do require maintenance. But that is going to be a huge build, and we have a real fun timeline. We're gonna try and knock this truck out in 1 year. From when we start, from right now, basically 1 year from right now, we're gonna try and get it done by the end of 2026. It's a big, big, big thing to bite off, but we're not scared of a challenge. We built the Segway in 2 weeks. We've built other people's cars that have given us a month. We've done it. We're not scared of a challenge. I like it. That's a big deal. Hopefully we get, I should know tomorrow maybe on our update on our 2 pieces of equipment coming in. I will spill the beans a little bit on one of them. We ended up getting a press brake. I'm gonna keep you a secret on the other one, but we're getting a 10-foot, 135-ton, 9-axis CNC press brake. It is gonna be a huge game changer for us. And it is one of those to where I can import my 3D model into the press brake. It figures out which way to bend it, how to bend it, and if it could be bent without it colliding into the machine, or if it's even a feasible bend operation. So that is gonna be huge. And for production work and just building our custom stuff, I'm really excited about that one. And I'll tell you about the other one once we get the equipment here. I don't wanna give all the secrets away just yet. So, like I said, I hope you guys had a great holiday and a safe new year, and looking forward to this year. It's gonna be a big year, and I hope it is for everybody else too. So as of right now, we are booked up, which I'm stoked. So we got some work ahead of us, and we'll see you guys and keep an update with us, and we'll see you. Happy New Year, guys.